So if you remember back during CitizenCon, I said at some point before the end of the year I was going to jump back into Star Citizen and get up to speed with what has changed in the like 3 years since the last time I dove in. I've actually had access to this since the Kickstarter, but I've only jumped in like 3 or 4 times over the years, and it was never at a point that I felt like there was enough content for me to justify, wanting to spend time in. But that looks to no longer be the case. It looks like there's actually quite a bit of content. I actually went and did a first impressions look maybe about 6 months ago and was genuinely surprised by how it performed on my PC, which was a new PC compared to the one I used to play it with. And just generally, there appeared to be a lot more content. They have a video that just dropped called Inside Star Citizen Alpha 4.0, a patch report, which I guess is a preview of all of the things coming in the 4.0 patch, which apparently is happening before the end of the year, so sometime within the next couple of weeks. I just downloaded patch 3.24.3, and I'm going to be jumping in to play this on a live stream at some point here this week. So make sure you stay tuned for that, because I don't think I've ever streamed Star Citizen ever. I've only ever just dabbled on my own. But for the first time ever, I'm actually going to live stream a little bit, so stay tuned. But before we get to that, I actually want to watch this video on Alpha 4.0 and see exactly what they've got coming into the pipeline, because Alpha 4 sounds huge. It's like a new system coming and a bunch of other stuff.
It's December, and teams and studios around the world are working diligently to release Alpha 4.0 into all players' hands before the end of this year.
Before the end of the year,
and on
it
this
says.
Last ISC of 2024, we're going to take some time to revisit many of the aspects that we hope will make this patch the biggest in Star Citizen yet. So let's jump on in with Patch Report 4.0. Oh, and remember, this is just a quick summary. If you're looking for an in-depth, nitty-gritty of each feature, check out all those dedicated episodes we just did. You'll learn more from the developers than you ever will from me. So
Okay.
let's do it.
Sounds like I might need to do some R&D.
It's hard to pick the most important element of Star Citizen Alpha 4.0, but any conversation must start with the arrival of server meshing,
Okay.
the underlying technology that will increase player capacity and server performance for years to come, with its first iteration allowing for the largest expansion of Star Citizen's universe yet. And you'll get to that expansion through our first jump point, connecting the Stanton system we've known and watched evolve since 2015 with the nascent Pyro system, as players and spacecraft alike traverse back and forth between two different star systems.
Oh, that looks
Of course,
good right
once
there.
you get to the Pyro system,
Oh,
you'll
wow.
encounter a new array of space stations and asteroid bases, each providing opportunities and challenges galore as you navigate the worlds of Pyro's various
That looks
factions
good.
like Rough and Ready, Headhunters, and the Citizens for Prosperity. And within these locations, you'll discover my pick for most exciting new feature of Alpha 4.0, the Contested Zones, where citizens will battle it out against NPC and player alike, solving puzzles,
It's like a DMZ.
holding positions, and
I don't
moving
really
from
like
zone to
PvP,
zone
so-
for a whole host of interesting and unique rewards that will continue to grow in subsequent patches.
These are the new planets, I'm assuming.
Then, when you're ready to explore further, the planets and moons of Pyro offer 11 new terrestrial locations full of adventure and commercial advantage aplenty, with its 6 planets and 5 moons playing host to a variety of encounters to discover
That
in
looks good
settlements
right there.
independent, outlaw, and derelict alike. Junkyards where new mission types can be found, and even farms for those looking for a more peaceful life. And within and around those points of interest, you might encounter one of Star Citizen's growing library of creatures, with the addition of multiple quasi-grazer variants, the not quite domesticated Copion in service of their captors, and even the small and diminutive Alaprat.
As long as they make a good stew.
Then beneath the surface of Pyro's planets and moons, and Stanton's for that matter, new caves to be found in styles of rock, sand, and acidic beckon the brave adventurer to plunge their depths and conquer whatever creatures lie within.
That looks good right there.
And
I mean, this
throughout it all,
looks like a little bit of
4.0 also
Starfield.
includes the next major step forward in our ongoing economy overhaul and mission system refactors,
Sweet.
with continuing adjustments to vehicle components, consumable weapons like missiles and torpedoes,
Okay.
fuel prices, mission rewards, and much more. And in FOIP news, those improvements demonstrated at this year's CitizenCon also arrive in the upcoming Alpha 4.0, including head rotation tracking, camera stabilization, a greater range of motion for big mouths, and overall refinements to the tracking algorithm itself. And then, of course, we can't forget spaceships, where the Anvil Carrick blast shields and opening cargo doors make their long-awaited debut. Let's just see that whole animation there. Yeah, splash shields. Do your thing. Also, what's this mean for the caterpillar doors? You gonna get those soon? Should we cut that out? Let's go ahead and leave that comment, shall we?
Oh, that looks good right there.
Quantum travel gets its next evolution with new variations to acceleration rates, fuel consumption, and maximum speeds based on each quantum drive's grade and class. And of course, we have to mention the legendary Space Wolf itself, the Mirai Guardian, makes its presence known and looks to reckon with anyone that called it the Fat Fury in the past. We're just gonna sit quiet and look at the Guardian fly around for a bit. Ooh, I've seen the previews on the trailer. I don't have anything to do with it, but it looks really cool. It's gonna be a good trailer when it comes.
All in all, Alpha 4.0 is shaping up to be the start of a new chapter in the continuing story of Star Citizen's development. And while this will be the last time that we see each other before the new year, keep your eyes on the robertspaceindustries.com website and social accounts for more details about its upcoming release. And from everyone here at Inside Star Citizen, thanks so much for letting us share the people and process of game development with you. Enjoy your holidays, spam John Crew with jalopy for me, and we'll see you all here next year.
So it looks like there's a ton of stuff coming down the pipeline for 4.0. None of that necessarily means anything to me because I'm someone who's relatively new to all of this. So whatever I dive into this week is going to be, looks like 3.24.3, unless they patch between now and me playing. But I'm going to be diving in, checking out some Star Citizen at the end of 2024. Hopefully you'll be along for that ride. If you are, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Daily streams on YouTube and Twitch at around 6 or 7 a.m. Central Time. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Happy flying, everybody.